Welcome back to the Mental Health Minute. I'm Dr. Emily Mayfield, a licensed psychologist. Thank you for watching this video and being a part of the Mindset Therapy family. So for today's video, I'm going to go over some reasons why you might stay in a relationship despite knowing it's toxic and find that you can't leave your toxic partner. But first, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for all of the new subscribers. This channel is still growing, and I thank all of you who have supported the channel through subscribing. When someone finds themselves in a toxic relationship, it can be overwhelming and all-consuming. You have a mix of emotions from sad, mad, and confused. However, despite the negatives of the relationship, many toxic relationships also have positives, and this makes it even more confusing. When someone is in a toxic relationship, they may be able to clearly see the things that don't work and/or the abuse they're experiencing, but they stay. Why does someone stay in a relationship that they know is toxic? One reason people stay is the abuse didn't start from day one in most instances. There were moments of positives, and this is what allowed the relationship to grow. If your new partner called you names and/or hit you on the first date, you probably wouldn't have gone out with them again. Instead, there were positives and the slow addition of negative behaviors that were often hidden by the positive behaviors. Another reason people stay is because of hope. Hope is a state of mind where there is the expectation of positive outcome. When you want something to happen, you have hope. Hope allows us to stay motivated for those things we want in our life. And hope allows us to be able to be open to the possibility of change. The more you want something, the stronger your sense of hope will be. Hope motivates you to stay the course when the route becomes difficult. Hope is motivating, but also blinding. When you have hope, you often only focus on the positives that you seek to obtain and become more and more blinded by the negatives that are staring you in the face. You're hopeful your partner will change or the relationship will become what you want it to be. The more things aren't going as you would like, the greater your hope becomes. However, this stronger sense of hope detracts you from the negatives that are happening. With repeated defeat, your hope can turn into hopelessness, and this makes it more difficult to leave a toxic relationship. You feel trapped in something that didn't work out and may consider yourself as the problem. When people are successful in other areas of their life, it also becomes difficult to leave a toxic relationship. This relationship that isn't working is something you think you can fix because you've been successful in other aspects of your life. You're a problem solver and a doer, and your relationship is another thing that you can work on improving. You try to make the changes necessary for success, actively working on creating change, but it just isn't working. The harder you try, the more you're pulled into the relationship and working on the changes you want to see. It's difficult to admit that not all problems can be solved. A last reason someone may stay in a toxic relationship is they have nowhere else to go. They may be financially and/or emotionally connected to the abusive partner, and leaving is not an option right now. People make changes when they feel ready and capable. If you or your friend are in a toxic relationship but continue to stay, it's important to not blame yourself or your friend for the decision that appears to be destructive. Leaving has many negative consequences as staying sometimes. Relationships can be rewarding, but also complicated. For most relationships, there are moments of good and moments of bad, and this is normal. Finding ways to navigate through the bad times is what makes a relationship healthy and responsive to change. However, sometimes we might find ourselves in relationships in which, despite our best efforts, our partner doesn't seem invested in change. If you are in a toxic relationship and continue to stay, there are many reasons that choice is being made. Reach out to friends, family, and professionals for support and to help you navigate this difficult time in your life. Comment below if you've ever been in a toxic relationship that was hard for you to leave. Also, if you enjoyed the content of this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and be a part of the Mindset Therapy family. I look forward to seeing you at the next video.